I'm embarrassed. It's my fault. I try to do the right things. I just can't seem to get it right, Ashley. I don't know what it is. It's very upsetting. Thank you for being patient with me. I really appreciate it.
Packed my patience.
Yeah, pack your patience. Where did that come from? Like, when did that all start?
I don't know, but I've heard Holly talk about say it for traffic.
Pack your patience, and I'll say it.
I've said pack your patient pants before.
Mm-hmm. Where do you buy patient pants? You go to, is that something you'd buy at Burlington or TJ Maxx or
Marshalls?
Oh, Marshalls. Okay.
TJ Maxx.
What about Ross?
Or maybe
they sell patient pants?
They have better patient pants.
See, a lot of people like the Ross. They're big. It's amazing. Like a lot of these stores have boom.
I went to Belk recently. That was pretty. They had some pretty good stuff. Pretty good deals.
Yeah. Remember what I said last week? I sent an email to y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody listened to me, but well, I was trying to get fashion tips, and that really wasn't a good idea. I mean, I don't give fashion tips to the women, that's for sure, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But to the men's, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess. Anyway, how are you doing? How's your day been going? Is it a long Monday for you? You tired?
I'm a little tired, but I think it's just my sleep schedule.
Tell the kids what time you came into work today.
I got here at 8:45.
Okay, so it's time to go home. It's time to go.
But on a typical day, I'd be getting ready going to bed soon.
Gotcha. Oh, that sounds so good.
I'll probably end up going to bed early anyway. I get to 8:00 and it's game over.
Yeah, I know you're.
I try to stay up because I know I'm gonna, but it just never works out.
I was away and I fell asleep real early one night. It was 8:30, 9:00, and then I woke up 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Lights are still on, TV still blaring. I'm like, who am I? Where am I? There's that old meme where you wake up and you're like, you have the fear that you're late for class.
Oh, that happened to me. That happened to me a couple, probably about a month ago. It was a day I was working this shift.
Yeah.
I woke up at, I think it was probably 3:30 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm late for work. I have to, and then I had to remind myself, wait, no, I can sleep in a little bit longer. I don't have to be until later.
So I'm going to tell a story here real quick and bore everybody out there. But my college roommate, he did mornings, and he
I think you've told
this. Have I told you this already?
I think, but it's so funny.
Okay. So he wakes up, starts his day in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
He makes his cereal, takes a shower, gets dressed, gets all ready for work, and he's really upset because he hears tons of noise. And he's like, who the heck is making this kind of noise at 2:45 a.m.? Sure enough, he's walking out the door, and as soon as he walks out the door, he looks at his phone. He had only been asleep 10 minutes. He went to bed at 9:00 at night to get ready for the 2:00 in the morning. It was 9:15. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
And he was so mad at himself.
I mean,
I'd
be upset
poor
too.
Guy. He did that for a while. He didn't have those, but I wake up, I still have nightmares that I signed up for all these college classes and didn't go to any of them.
Oh,
and the finals are coming up.
Oh,
isn't that weird?
That's crazy.
So
I don't have any school ones from when I was in school, but I had that scare that I was late for work, and it took me a second, and then I was like, wait a second, I can go back to bed.
I just wonder what that psychologically means for me. You know what I mean? Because they say all dreams have some kind of purpose to them, and I just wonder what that means, that I'm thinking I wake up and I'm supposed to go to my college classes. So I don't know what
that means.
Yeah, I don't either. Let's see. Anyway. Seth Ashland, he's saying, hey, how are you doing this evening? How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. Okay. It's Monday though.
Joyce Burleson, sorry for misspelling my coast. So tired tonight. Going Christmas shopping. Good for you. That's nice. Sissy
it's going to feel like Christmas tonight.
Honestly, it really does. Sissy says, throw another log on the fire. It's going to be like that this weekend. Might need for Sunday and Monday. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how the cold weather's going to shift.
It's going to be up and down this weekend. We're on the up. Well, barring tomorrow morning, we're going to be on the upwards trend. We're going to be going up the hill, the roller coaster hill, the rest of this week.
It's a bumpy ride.
It is a bumpy ride. It's going to be going up and down and down. So going into tomorrow morning, we're actually going to be on the the downward slope because our temperatures are going to be falling overnight into the low 30s near the freezing mark for pretty much all of us here in central Mississippi. Frost likely at this point because also the winds are going to calm down overnight. So expect Jack Frost to make an appearance on your car tomorrow morning. You're going to need a couple extra minutes to defrost the windshield. But by the afternoon, it's going to warm up pretty nicely into the 50s. This one a little further. But it's going to be in the mid to upper 50s tomorrow afternoon. So we aren't going to be below freezing for very long. And that trend will continue into the rest of the week because we're going to be mid 60s by Wednesday, mid to upper 60s Thursday and Friday. And then even warmer going into Saturday as well. So if you're not a fan of these cooler temperatures, I've got good news. It's going to be warm these next couple of days. And it looks to also be sunny. I know we've been looking at very gloomy and dreary conditions for almost all of last week. I would say with the exception of Saturday, we did see a little bit of sunshine, but that looks like we're going to stay more on the dry side for this week and into the beginning of the weekend. So if you have any outdoor activities, Saturday going to be the best day to do so. And then going into Sunday, that's where we see another big temperature swing as we fall back to the 30s overnight and only topping out in the low 50s by the afternoon with a chance for a few spotty showers. But as you may have seen on social media, it did look like we were going to be a lot colder over the weekend. And that all comes from that polar vortex of air that sits over the North Pole. And it's just waiting to steep further south. We'll put it that way. Break loose. That's the word I was looking for. And it does so, and it will do so. But it also, when it does so, it also shifts east and not just all the way to the south. So with our case going into this weekend, we will still see a pretty big cool down, but not going to be as drastic as it may have seemed or earlier on in the weekend, because again, that Arctic air also going to be moving a little bit more off to the east and definitely impacting areas in the Midwest and along the in the Northeast. So that's why it may not be as cold. Still going to be cold, but just maybe not as drastic. So luckily we're going to be on the dry side for the rest of the week into the beginning of the weekend, and then start to see a few isolated showers by Sunday, and then maybe another chance going into sometime at the beginning of next week.
Let's say hi to Bobby Curtis Shehorn. Good evening to you. Hope you're having a good one. This forecast did not mention storms this week because there are no chances for storms this week. There's a few showers possible this weekend, but beyond that, we're just going to be looking at seesawing temperatures up and down all over the place. A.B. Jones.
Here's Kennedy. A good depiction of that.
It's confusing, isn't it?
Look at that.
I don't know. It's a little much.
It is a little much.
But that's what we're looking at for the next 10 days. So, temperatures will warm their way into the 50s and 60s. And I mean, will be a little bit cooler for next week. The mornings is where we're going to be coldest.
Yeah, no, you're good. What's crazy to me is that next Wednesday, that'll be a week from Christmas. Mm-hmm. So take with that what you will.
Yeah.
We're going to be, slightly below average, but closer to average. So it doesn't look like, as of right now, it doesn't look like a huge cold snap as we head into the last full week before Christmas. So yeah,
looks pretty good. All right, folks, that's the story there. We appreciate you joining us this evening. It's time for Ashley to get going and get a little rest in there. For me, I'm just getting started. Woohoo!
The party's just started.
The party's just getting kicked off. You'll see me tonight on Fox 40 News at 9, WLBT's 10 p.m. news, where we'll have an update on the chance for cold weather, the chance for rain, and all that fun stuff. But as far as we're concerned, we appreciate you joining us here this evening here on our WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. Hope you're having a great day. Tomorrow will be a sunnier day for sure. That's the good news. The weekend starts warm. It ends cold. And then next week, maybe some showers and storms by midweek. We'll keep you posted, of course, right here on WLBT.com. And, of course, the streaming apps on your TV. Until then, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.